Study system. Let's listen to the video just. I try to type a message. Let me listen to you, listen to yourself.
This woman is the mother of mankind, the genetic Eve from whom we all descend. She lived 150,000 years ago in East Africa, and everyone on Earth is related to her. Her daughters and granddaughters would take modern humans out of Africa to populate the rest of the world, the most incredible and important journey mankind will ever make. Genetic tracking for the first time gives us a route map of our journey. With it, we can follow our families of Eve as they travel through an empty world, overcome hardships, separate, and go their different ways to discover new lands. It tells for the first time who we are and where we come from, the most profound questions that have troubled mankind since we first raised our heads and looked at the stars. This new science is a breakthrough. Every one of us can now trace our part in this incredible story. We took samples from these people in Chicago. Our genetic testing will show them how their ancestors traveled the world to reach this destination.
You know, I like the way how they spell Eve backwards and forward. It's the same. EVE, EVE. You think, let me put it easy way. You don't give a fuck about me. You think I'm just a stupid brat. I can move from one body to the next. You can find me where I'm going. You know, when I make plan to leave one body to the next. But what you don't understand is I am the wind inside every woman. Before a child is coming out, it takes the wind inside of me to make the body of the child develop in the stomach. And when you think the child really came out of me, you think the child is just out of the stomach and just there. You watch the body, but you forget the wind that is inside of the body. For every child that pop out of every stomach is in a chain in the wind. So for every bump in the road, shall I say? I know when you blow in the wind, you're making fake tornado. That's a distraction of the people. It's like the wind is blowing. You lay the foundation, you build a house, and you make XX wind to drop it down and say Mother Nature is doing it. The wind of Mother Nature is not the wind what you're blowing outside to control the body. The wind of Mother Nature, it is life. You're not in charge of it. You can get around my house, but do you really think I will ever give you the key? I mean, if you don't know when you're gonna take your last breath, just because you develop so many of you, you can change shift And now you think you have an access to spray in your studio. You can't live without the lights. But every light that is in every studio is connected to me. The point that what I just say in the video, the sun and the moon that is rising opposite each other. One come up, one goes down. One come up, one goes down. The point that they make a circle. Last night when the moon made the circle, I don't know how many people saw it because most people were sleeping over here. But today when the sun made the circle, a lot of people are in the prison home, in the office, in the school. And by the time it's lunchtime, they're coming out. You spray, try to hide it, but it was still there. And you're gluing and gluing and gluing and gluing and gluing. If it's hot in Sierra Leone right now, it's hot also in Holland. But you're closing the sunlight to buy time. And then send the heat all the way to Africa. I know one thing for sure. The little soul I can see, but looks so tiny, it's like a little baby that's gonna grow up to be a macho. You see it coming out, it looks so little. Sometimes people focus more on what they learn in school. They argue about what they learn in the school. But they never ask each other or ask their mother and father when they were making love to build the body. Who was on top? Was the mother on top or was the father on top? That subject, you never can ask your mother and your father. Because the most important subject, how you were created, is out of the subject. Think about the book. The book creates you. And it's all about the book. Man have gone and take my money. Over 900,000 the last 14 years to 15 years. Take my children. The last 2 years, almost 3 years. The saddest part is, it's backfire now. Because when I become a child, you can fool me and control me and entertaining and having all the people around me. They are so important people. Husband and wife, husband and wife, husband and wife, doctor, teacher. If you understand that you are one drop out of your mother and one drop out of your father, and if your mother have so much orgasm, if she have nothing to do, no job to go to, no stress, she making masturbation. The billion remaining parts of you is still inside of her. And for every bomb she's keeping inside of her, which is the same job you were made of, and you get the pill and the condom to save the liquid. Why times that and call that to me the goddess? For every decade, I give one drop. And then one drop to the next, one drop to the next, one drop to the next, one drop to the next. But I never pass my clot on to nobody. I always keep it on. I never pass my soul to nobody. Always keep it on. You drive by the wind, in the school book, and newspaper, and the TV. But without the school, without the TV and the newspaper, you will understand you're all just empty. Balloon with just breeze. You have no direction to go, thanks to the TV and the school books to babysit you, to make you feel important. But there is a different war I'm fighting right now. I have 5 children out of me. But a human being as me, if the time generation ago, when I create Jesus Christ, he came out of me one drop. And then the remaining of the drop is inside of me. When I develop myself to become another body, I go forward in time with everything I have, and I still wrap myself in a cloth. So, if you understand your grandmother who have your mother was just a one drop, the remaining is inside, it's the same as the rest of you. What you're made of is still inside of this body. And the soul, the Holy Spirit, what you say came inside of Mary, well, it's still in my vagina. Only this time, she is not getting out any boy or girl anymore, because dressing a skeleton is just a fashion. It's nothing called boy or girl. The size of the throat from the boy make him speak like a man. But right now, I'm gonna let Obama and Michelle Obama play the president on the TV. And I'm gonna play the God in the real root where everybody came from, and where the remaining of your 1,000 eggs is still right inside my body. When I give an orgasm, I feel a fire in my ears. I'm fixing the bed, there's electric in my fingers. And some things are better left unsaid. You are all on the upper wall. The ones who are on the under wall, they listen to me before you see the video. But you think I was ignorant. I'm not ignorant anymore. I know I still have the key. And I know exactly how to shake the rest of you that lives inside of me. I don't need to go out there to get you. I can get all of you right inside of me. And the wind that lives inside of you will get you without me even coming there, just like how the video can be in your living room without my body. I'm the dumb girl. You're the technology.